Have you ever wondered what separates a good trill to a great one? Well, the answer might lie in the way we approach the finger movement. Trills can be amazing when executed fantastically, but it can be a source of frustration for many musicians. But fear not, because today we're going to dive deep into the art of trilling. So stick around, because near the end of this video I will assign you a great exercise to develop your trills. And finally you will be able to masterfully dominate this technique. Alright, let's get into it. So here comes the secret ingredient. The secret to mastering trills lies in understanding the delicate balance between finger placement and movement. Hold on, Ilia, but what are you saying? I don't understand. Yeah, hold on. Before we get into the complexities, let me ask you a question. What if I told you that the key to perfect trill lies not in pressing the finger down, but in lifting up? Yep, you heard that right. Many musicians, they struggle with overemphasizing the downward pressure of the finger, when actually in reality it's the very gentle lift that produces that desired lightness and speed. But how do we achieve this delicate balance? Well, it's actually simpler than you might think. First, let's start with a simple exercise. But before that, if you're finding value in this video, hit that like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Now, where were we? Oh yeah, sure, the exercise. So place your first finger on the fingerboard, anywhere will do, could be in the fourth position, first position you choose. I will choose the E, here, this one, on the fourth position. And it doesn't even have to be in tune, just a comfortable spot. Actually, I'm such a lousy teacher, I'm not even asking you to play in tune. Now, play that note back and forward, getting used to that motion, so there we go. Then, introduce a quick tap with your second finger, barely grazing the string. Imagine that your fingerboard has a virus and you don't want to get contaminated with it. So we just did like one note, right? Now we can add two notes. Then afterwards you can add three notes. Actually, you don't need to count like 1, 2, 3, 4 or 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2. No, just let it go. The thing is that it's about the lifting, so not the pressing down, because the common thing is that people do this. So it gets really stiff over here. No, you need to lift it. As I told you, you don't want to get contaminated by the virus. So you want to avoid it. It's all about finesse, not force. Because then it's going to be inconsistent and dirty. And so on. And okay, as you will become more familiar with it, then you can add more oscillations into it. Again, remember, it's not about how hard you press. Of course, there should be some kind of articulation. Another good exercise what you can do is without the bow, play the same thing, but without the bow. And make sure that you hear the F. I'm not sure if you can hear it. Like you're kind of plucking, playing pits with your left hand. So this exercise will help you a lot, just to understand, the way how you should lift up your finger and how well you should articulate your finger. It's like biting on something. But wait, there is much more. Don't just limit yourself only on the first finger and the second finger. Get out of your comfort zone. Do it with the second to the third, fourth, second, fourth. Anyway, you can do different patterns. So let's say with 2 and 3. Might be a little bit harder. Maybe 2 and 4. So really explore the space between each fingering combination. 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, whatever. By practicing these variations, you will have an understanding on how trills, the mechanics, they work. Now, there is a common pitfall in all of this, is the pitch accuracy. You probably notice when you play trills, they sound a little bit flat or dull. So like this. First of all, this maybe has to do with two things. First of all, maybe you're not articulating enough, like it's really like jelly. Because remember, if there's no articulation, there is no good intonation. So you really want to hammer that finger. But again, not with force, with lightness and gentleness. Because like that you will have a better pitch accuracy. Sometimes also it has to do that people, they hold their second finger too close to the first finger, and then this can happen as well, so it sounds flat. Maybe you just have to go 1 millimeter further. Anyway, that's up to you. Your ears need to hear that. You need to listen to this. So open your ears on 200%. So there you have it, trills. It's basically that. With a bit of practice and patience, after a while you will be becoming a trill pro. Oh, and of course, I forgot the exercise that would be great to develop your thrills. It's very easy. It's called Verjaar Studies of the Young Cellist. There is the book, PDF, link in the video description below. It's the #1, which is a very great one. Again, there is a video that I made a long time ago. Very bad video, one of my first videos ever on YouTube, but it might be interesting to take a look. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this lesson, and remember, keep the cello fresh and alive. See you next time.